All right, we're back for a trade recap. I haven't done a trade recap in a while because my editor was gone, and you know, I'm not trying to edit all that. But today was a weird day. I took a dub, right? That's all that matters. But today was a weird day. My bias was a bit wrong, but you know, it is what it is. So let's get into the trade recap right now, and I will explain to you everything. First of all, this morning, my bias was a bit wrong. I wanted longs off of these lows right here on the 2 hourly fair value gap right there, which I was a bit wrong right here. But the reason I was so bullish, which we were bullish, but the reason I was so bullish is because if you look at the 4 hour, we have 2 4-hour fair value gap with a shit ton of 4-hour highs, right? Essentially, so there's lots of liquidity right there. So I was wholly bullish, but the market did not end up moving too well, right? On open, we saw that we were moving about 40 points, which that's not great at all, right? We moved about 59 points on open, which is nothing crazy. I did take my model. I did make some money on my model, but let's move into the other ones, the normal IFVG. So I wanted longs off of this support and resistance level plus 1 minute fair value gap and low essentially, but edged it by 4.75 points right here. Got a nice inversion, so didn't take it. That wouldn't make sense. That would be chasing, right? Now after this, we had a SMT right here. We also had an SMT with, if we look at RTY right there, this high right here, we had a bearish SMT. Looking at the 15-minute right here, you can see that we had an SMT right there, right here. So we had a bearish SMT with RTY right there. So that to me was like, okay, could be not too bad. But setup was a C minus. I gave the setup, but as a C minus, right? So only one person took it, but it is what it is. The setup was not the worst, not the best, but yeah, it went to TP1, which was at the bottom of the LRLR right here. If you look carefully, you can see that we have some nice LRLR at that level, plus a 1 minute fair value gap. So that was a TP1 about, I'd say, about 32 points in. So it's a 32-point trade, nothing crazy. And then after this, there was pretty much nothing. So that was pretty much what we took today, what we called out, what we saw. There was some longs on gold as well that I liked, but did not give us the inversion right here. I like these, did not give us the inversion, just fully went down from there. So that is it for the trade recap. If you want to trade with me, all the links are in the bio, inner circle, Twitter, TikTok, etc. I will see you guys tomorrow.